Hey guys, it's Cassie Roberts again with Grandma's House Children's Advocacy Center, and I just wanted to get on here and talk with you guys about how we can keep our bodies safe. So there's all different kinds of safety. You have bus safety, you have fire safety, you have bicycle safety, you also have personal safety, and that's what I want to talk about with you guys today. So let's first do a body check, okay? So can anybody tell me where their chin is at? Yeah, that's your chin. What about your hands? Where are your hands? Yep, right here, huh? What about your elbows? Where's your elbow at? Yeah, that's your elbow, huh? What about your knees? Good job. Those are your knees, huh? What about your toes? Where are your toes? Yeah, they're on our feet. Okay, this one might be a little bit harder, but where's your gut? Yeah, our gut is just another name for our belly or our stomach. And that's the one that we're going to talk a little bit about today. Did you know that we have a gut instinct? And did you also know that animals have that gut instinct too? And it helps keep us both safe. So sometimes, though, we call that our uh-oh feeling. And did you know that your animals have that uh-oh feeling as well? Have you ever seen a deer in the middle of the road that just stops because it's so scared because it sees a car or it sees a person and then it runs away? That deer had an uh-oh feeling and it told him that it was in danger, so it ran away to get away from danger. We also have that uh-oh feeling as well. It's what helps keep us safe and it keeps others safe as well. And our uh-oh feeling usually goes off when somebody is trying to get us to break a rule or when we're afraid. So that deer was afraid, right? So its gut instinct, its uh-oh feeling went off, and so it ran away and to safety. So I want you to listen to your gut. If you are ever in a place where you don't feel right, or maybe you're with somebody and they kind of make you feel weird or they make you feel scared, I want you to listen to that uh-oh feeling. And I want you to remember, even though we are always told, don't say no to a grown-up, it is okay to say no to them or other kids if they're trying to get you to break a rule. That is never okay, and we want you to listen to that uh-oh feeling. And if that happens, I want you to go to the person that's taking care of you, and I want you to tell them about your uh-oh feeling. So we're gonna practice, okay? I want you to pretend that someone is trying to get you to break one of your safety rules. I want you to take 2 giant steps back, okay? 1, 2. Good job. Now, I want you to say no in a loud, strong voice, okay? Good job. Okay, now I want you to run for help and I want you to find one of your 5 trusted adults, okay? Our 5 trusted adults is somebody that we can go to talk to about our feelings, okay? And if you go to one of those people and they don't know how to help you, I want you to keep going until you find somebody who does. So if you have 5 trusted adults and this person doesn't know how to help you, you move on to this person. And if this person doesn't know how to help you, you move on to this person. And if this person doesn't know how to help you, you keep moving on until you find that one person that knows how to help you, okay? You should always have 5 trusted adults that you can go to talk to you about your feelings or when you have an uh-oh feeling. So who are your 5 trusted adults? Can you think of them? If you have 5 trusted adults, I want you to write those down on paper and I want you to keep those in a safe place, okay? And if you want to tell those 5 people that they are one of your trusted adults, you can do that as well. So we've got some rules that we want to talk about real fast and how we can keep ourselves safe. So our first rule is we want to check first. And what I mean by this is we want to check with the person who's taking care of us before we do anything, right? We want to make sure that it's okay with them before we go into somebody's house, before we get into a car, before we accept a gift, before we let someone take our picture, or before an adult says that they need to ask you for help or any changing plans. We always want to make sure that whoever is taking care of us nose first before we do any of these things. Our second rule is no secrets. I want you to know, boys and girls, it is not okay for someone to ask you to keep a secret from your parent or the person that's taking care of you, because secrets can make us feel scared or worried, and we don't like to feel that way. But there is a difference between a secret and a surprise, right? Surprises are different because surprises usually end in something happy, right? Where secrets usually end in making us feel scared or worried. So, have you ever gone to a surprise birthday party? We had to keep that from the other person for just a little while. But then we got to end in a surprise and it was happy. So just remember that. A surprise is something that ends in happiness, and a secret can make us feel bad, and we don't like that. Our third rule is we want to talk about touches. So, your body is your own. And when you're wearing a swimsuit, I want you to think about wearing a swimsuit. And where your swimsuit covers, those are your private parts, okay? And we want to tell one of our 5 trusted adults if someone wants to touch those or look at our private parts, or if they want us to look or touch them at their private parts, okay? We want to tell one of our 5 trusted adults if that ever happens, because that's not okay. There are times, though, when someone may need to look or touch a private part, and that's so that way they can help us keep them clean and healthy. Like when we're changing a diaper or when we're going to the doctor's office. But those aren't secrets, right? Clean and healthy touches are never a secret. They're never bad. You can always talk to one of your 5 trusted adults if you have any questions about any kind of touch. So just think about it. When you go to the doctor or when you need help going to the bathroom, those are okay because those are not secrets. We can talk to anybody about those, and everybody knows that that happens, right? But if somebody tries to touch or look at your private part and they say, let's keep it a secret between you and I, that's not okay. You need to talk to somebody, okay? I want you to know, though, boys and girls, if somebody did or does trick you into touching um, one of their private parts or one of your private parts and it's confusing or scary, I want you to know it's not your fault. I want you to talk to one of your 5 trusted adults. Our fourth rule is we want to tell if somebody is being hurt, okay? There is a difference, though, between telling and tattling. So, tattling is saying something to get somebody into trouble, but telling is saying something to get somebody out of trouble. We want to make sure that we're helping people stay out of trouble, or somebody is being hurt, we want to tell somebody. I want you to know there are so many good people, boys and girls, and you are one of a kind, and you deserve to be safe. No one has the right to hurt you. And really, most grown-ups want kids to grow up happy, healthy, and strong. So, if anything has ever happened to you, I want you to go to your 5 trusted adults, okay? And I hope that you wrote those down on a piece of paper. That way you are always remembering who your 5 trusted adults are. And like I said, if you want to go tell them, that's great too. So let's recap real fast what our rules are. We always want to check first, right? Before we do anything, we want to check first with our person that's watching over us to make sure that it's okay that we do anything, right? Then we want to talk about no secrets, because secrets are bad. If anybody ever asks for you to keep something between you and them and to never tell anybody, that's not okay, and we need to tell one of our trusted adults. Our third rule is we want to talk about touches, right? Where your swimsuit covers, those are your private parts, and it's never okay for somebody to ask to look or touch unless you have to go to the doctor, or if your mommy or daddy or whoever is taking care of you needs to help keep you clean, right? And then our fourth rule is we want to make sure that we're telling to keep others safe, right? We don't want others to get hurt. So if you have any questions about anything, please make sure that you talk to your teacher or you talk to one of your 5 trusted adults. Thanks, guys. I look forward to talking to you again.